Welcome to Brainsqueezereactions, myself, Mark Hector. What are we reacting to now? Well, we're on a Tupac reaction week. For those of you who don't know, Tupac reaction week, which means that every single fucking day for this whole fucking week, I'm reacting to Tupac. Why? Because he's a fucking legend. There's a whole back catalogue of songs that I've never heard before. Never, ever heard before. And it's just crazy. I had one album, which is a Still I Rise, that was my brother's album, and a couple of songs on the Until the End of Time album. I think it was 2 maximum that I listened to. So you have all opened up a whole wealth of Tupac for me, and that is what I'm doing this week. I've already started the journey with Shorty Wanna Be a Thug. That was the first song, so I did a whole introduction about how this week's going to look. So if you go back to Shorty Wanna Be a Thug, you'll understand what this week is all about. I'm not repeating myself because it was a 5-minute introduction, and normally mine are 4 minutes. Huh? So this one that we're going through, I'm looking in front of me because I've got my list. My list is in front of me with one ticked off. Sure, you want to be a thug? So I've got a list in front of me. So this is Staring Through My Rear View. So this one kept coming up. So when I tried finding it, it's from Tupac Ressurection. So it's from the album that had the Ghost track on it. I think it was Ghost. Was it Ghost? So this was from a film. I don't know what film it was, whether someone was playing Tupac or whatever. I don't know. So this Staring Through My Rear View was on that. So I'm hoping this is the right one. It's on a soundtrack and I couldn't find it anywhere else. So I'm just going to assume this is the right one. But that's what we're going to be reacting to today. Super excited for this. For those who don't know, comment section is for love. This week is for love, not hate. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like the fact that I talk too much, that I pause too much. There's something wrong with my face, something wrong with my hair, whatever the fuck it is. I really don't care. I don't care. The comment section from this Tupac community has been amazing because it's been educating me to live a lifestyle for a person like Tupac. And what people have been doing is really trying to tell me the backstory or their own stories that link into it. You know, there's so many emotional connections that I've gone through and I've loved every minute of it. So please keep that going in the comment section. I don't do lyrical videos. Please don't ask me. I don't give a fuck how you feel about that. I don't do them. Okay? I like being in the moment with these songs and trying to dissect it, and then I let the community do what they do best and help me with the bars that I miss, because a lot of them I'm not going to understand anyway. Whew, so here we go. Tupac, Staring Through My Rear View. I'm fucking excited. I'm still excited. And we're still on day 1. Fuck me. Let's do this. Woosah, mate. You're a professional, Hector.
Staring at the world through my rear view. Just looking back at the world from another level, you know what I mean?
Hold the fuck on. Hold on.
Staring at the world through my rear view.
I know that song.
Looking back at the world from another level, you know what I mean?
I know that fucking song. What the fuck is that? It ain't too well. This is Tupac, but I haven't heard Tupac song. I definitely haven't heard Staring Through My Rear View. Definitely not. But I just, you know when you fucking hear something. But then saying that, I've listened to so many like fucking Snoop Dogg tracks and fuck knows what else. So, woosah, Hector, fucking woosah, mate. It's a beat though, isn't it?
Just looking back at the world from another level, you know what I mean? Staring. Multiple gunshots, lit a block, the fun stops. Niggas was calling cops, people shot, nobody stopped. I wonder when the world stopped. Cameron last night, 2 kids shot, while the whole block staring. I will never understand this society. But they try to murder me, then they lie to me. Product of a John Breed, on my homie John Reed. Now the little baby's crazy, raised on fantasy. Tell me when my enemies flee when they see me. Believe me.
Nah, it's just no good where to pause that.
Stop, snitches was calling cops. Multiple gunshots, lit a block, the fun stops. Snitches was calling cops, people shot, nobody stopped.
So he's saying multiple gunshots, and he's just saying that across his block people are just getting shot. Now I get it. Staring through my rear view. So he's looking at the life that he's had to live, or the life that he sees through that rear view. Now I fucking get it. So it's the reality of that. Yes.
Multiple gunshots, lit a block, the fun stops. Snitches was calling cops, people shot, nobody stopped.
Clear the block. People calling cops. Fun stops. That's power in itself. Like, I can't imagine living in that situation where constantly multiple gunshots, you know, people having to call the cops and everyone scattering and that whole fun moment just gone. because of that.
Multiple gunshots lit a block, the fun stops. Snitches was calling cops, people shot, nobody stopped. I wonder when the world stopped. Cameron last night, 2 kids shot, while the whole block staring. I will never understand this society.
When you get shot, the whole block staring. Now that's interesting, because I don't know when this would have been released, but I get this feeling like when people are in fights, or if something bad's taking place, or if someone's getting shot, people are more interested in videoing that than helping. It blows my mind. There was an old dude that I saw that fell over. This was in Cardiff, where I was at. So someone got out, didn't cross the road. I ran across the road. Some old dude is just fallen flat on his face, and you even heard the slap as he went down. And you could see someone recording it. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like the first thing you should be doing is helping, and that's what he's saying. People are just watching. I get that, man. Even in this day and age, Tupac's words, they're so relevant, man. This dude is a fucking genius.
Lit a block, the fun stops. Snitches was calling cops, people shot, nobody stopped. I wonder when the world stopped.
I wonder where the world stopped caring.
I will never understand this society. But they try to murder me, then they lie to me. Product of a Don Breed. All my homies try to read. Now the little baby's crazy, raised on fantasy. Tell me when my enemies flee when they see me. Believe me, if it does, gotta learn to take it easy.
There's so much there. Pause and rewind, be kind. Look at that shit. Pause, rewind, be kind, motherfuckers. Yeah, because I got to pause and rewind. I suffer from ADHD, so this visionary is really fucking bad. So to try and take the logic of what he's saying, it takes me a second for it to sink in, and I talk a lot. So what he's saying there, like babies raised on Hennessy, and then he's saying about even thugs got to learn to take it easy. Because it's just crazy is what he's referring to in that life. Fuck, we're only like, 30 seconds in? And there's like a whole year's plethora of fucking pain and misery and shit on top. Fucking hell. What did I have as a kid? Maybe 1 year I didn't get a Christmas present. Boo fucking who? Little baby's craze raised off Hennessy.
People shot, nobody stopped. I wonder when the world stopped. Cameron last night, 2 kids shot, while the whole block staring. I will never understand this society. But they try to murder me, then they lie to me. Product of a Don Breed. All my homies try to read. Now the little baby's crazy, raised on fantasy. Tell me when my enemies flee when they see me. Believe me, if it does, gotta learn to take it easy. Listen, through the internet, search your heart for a plan. We turning bad boys to grown men. It's on again. Give a holler to my niggas in the darkest corners. Roll a perfect blunt and let me spark it for you. One love from a thug nigga, rolling with a posse full of paranoid drug dealers. To the end, my friend, I'm seeing nothing but my dreams coming true. While I'm staring at the world through my rear view. See, I'm seeing nothing but my dreams coming true. While I'm staring at the world through my rear view.
This is a fucking track.
Give a holler to my niggas in the dark. Believe me, if it does, gotta learn to take it easy. Listen, through the internet, search your heart for a plan. We turning bad boys to grown men. It's on again. Give a holler to my niggas in the darkest corners. Roll a perfect blunt and let me spark it for you.
That's fucking crazy. Give a holler to my people in the darkest corner. Roll a perfect blunt. Let me spark it for you. That's fucking crazy. This song is beefy.
One love from a thug nigga, rolling with a posse full of paranoid drug dealers.
Rolling with a posse full of paranoid drug dealers.
It's on again. Give a holler to my niggas in the darkest corners. Roll a perfect blunt and let me spark it for you. One love from a thug nigga, rolling with a posse full of paranoid drug dealers. To the end, my friend, I'm seeing nothing but my dreams coming true. While I'm staring at the world through my rear view. See, I'm seeing nothing but my dreams coming true. While I'm staring at the world through my rear view. They got me staring at the world through my rear view. Go and baby, scream to God. He can't hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast, cause it's time to die. Getting high, watching time fly.
I just realised what his fucking song is. This is fucking hell. Oh my god, I literally heard the chorus in my head and I can't remember it. Not this. I just, like, you only feel something building and then boof. I'm seeing nothing but my dreams coming true. While I'm staring at the world through my rear view. It's like
staring at the world through my rear view. Go and baby, scream to God. He can't hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast, cause it's time to die. What the fuck? That's all my motherfuckers staring at the world through my rear view. Go and baby, scream.
You know when something's on the tip of your tongue, it's almost like I can hear.
Scream to God. He can't hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast.
fast, cause it's time to die. It's not helping that the bars are fucking crazy in this.
I'm staring at the world through my rear view. See, I'm seeing nothing but my dreams coming true. While I'm staring at the world through my rear view. They got me staring at the world through my rear view. Go and baby, scream to God. He can't hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast, cause it's time to die. Getting high, watching time fly. It's all motherfucker staring at the world through my rear view. Go and baby, scream to God. He can't hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast, cause it's time.
Phil Collins. This is a fucking track. This is a track. This is the one with the that I can feel it. Oh my god. I can feel it coming. This is a fucking track. That's it. Tupac week finished. Because what is the point in listening to any other song? There's no need. There's no need. Because this is fucking genius. This is genius. This is the Phil Collins track. I don't know if it's Feel It in the Air Tonight. What the fuck it's called? Do you know the one I mean with the drums? That chorus was pissing me off because I was trying to make sense of that middle bit, trying to make sense of how that was dropping. But because he was spitting absolute fire, when he's saying "Scream to God, they can't hear you," staring at the world through my rear view, you know, all of that stuff where he's trying to see the positives in the situation. I also had in the back of my head, what the fuck is this track? This is genius. This is fucking genius. Anyone who tells me that Tupac isn't the greatest rapper on this planet, the end. The end. I've got to say it. I have to say it because I haven't reacted like this. I react like this to Eminem maybe when he's doing something technical, but Eminem has not made me feel emotional, has not taken me on a whole journey of a different race, from a whole different upbringing that makes me feel like I was part of his whole journey. I didn't get that. But with him I get that, and on top of that now he's just put this onto a fucking amazing track. The end. The end. Tupac week finished. You can all go now. You can all go. Go. Oh.
Now you see him, now you don't. Some niggas be here for the moment, and then they gone. What happened to him? Well, let's see. It seems to be a mystery, but all I know, I never let the money get to me. Stay down like the truest thug life until I check out this bitch. I thought you knew this. Who was gonna catch me when I fall? I even cared to. Why you thinking I see you lost up in my rear view?
Okay, I meant to be reactive. My apologies. Let me go back over this lyrics. I wasn't expecting Outlawz to start sneaking into this. I was not expecting that.
Now you see him, now you don't. Some niggas be here for the moment, and then they gone. What happened to him?
So we're saying that now you see me, now you don't. Some people be here for the moment, and then they're gone. What happened to him?
Well, let's see. It seems to be a mystery, but all I know, I never let the money get to me.
So we saying, let's see, it seems to be a mystery. All I know that I've never let the money get to me. So what he's saying is that people are here and then they disappear. So as soon as they get the money, they forget where they're from, they forget their roots. That's what he's saying, and he's saying that he wouldn't do that. So he's saying I stayed down like the truest, and I heard thug life as well.
For the moment, and then they gone. What happened to him? Well, let's see. It seems to be a mystery, but all I know, I never let the money get to me. Stay down like the truest thug life until I check out this bitch. I thought you knew this. Who was gonna catch me when I fall? I even cared to. Why you thinking I see you lost up in my rear view? Hair view is down with the Outlawz. Outcasts left far and few like southpaws, but still we keep mashing till our dreams come through. Stepping out the world through my rear view.
That's fucking fire. I don't know who individually the Outlawz are, like by their singular names. I just know obviously they're the Outlawz because it was on the album that I had, the Still I Rise. Well, I didn't have it. My brother had it. It was played in the car. So I recognised the voice as well of this dude, and he's fucking murdered that. So he's talking about the people that take the money then run, and he's saying he's a thug till the end, which means he isn't going anywhere. You know, the money won't change him. He'll stay put and carry on supporting and so on. I like that. I like people like that. I love the fucking verse as well. Who's gonna catch me when I fall or even care to? Fucking hell, this second verse is powerful, man. This second verse is quick, but it's powerful.
I never let the money get to me. Stay down like the truest thug life until I check out this bitch. I thought you knew this. Who was gonna catch me when I fall? I even cared to. Why you thinking I see you lost up in my rear view? Hair view is down with the Outlawz. Outcasts left far and few like southpaws, but still we keep mashing till our dreams come through. Stepping out the world through my rear view.
Now I was raised as a young black male. In order to get paid, forced to make crack sales. Caught a nigga, so they send me to these overpacked jails in the cell, counting days in this living black hell. protection.
I've been goosing for the whole of this track, man. The minute I realised it was the Phil Collins track as well, man. Someone must have done a version with Phil Collins, doing the chorus, but it doesn't matter. So he was saying that he's raised a young black man trying to sell crack and then thrown into prison. But this is the bit that fucks with my dome, because what's happening here is that's the only life that people feel they can get. So what the fuck is happening? What is happening in these areas that is your only way out, man? It drives me nuts, because then that means that a human being is always on edge for the color of their fucking skin. You know, to a point that their only means of doing stuff, of having a life is gang life, crack, guns, and even then they're being judged, but the people that judge them is the reason why they're doing them. It's a never-ending fucking cycle. It doesn't take a wizard to recognize this is all down to racist shit. You've created a cycle. Not this community, the police, the people in charge. They've created the cycle of events, which has meant that some people, they're put into the system where their instant thing is like to be a drug, to be a thug, and I go, see. Yeah, but you're forgetting they didn't in their DNA wake up to be like that. It's a slow progression that's become the natural. Do you know what I mean? Fuck me. How uneducated are people to not pick up on that? There's always a cause. There's a root cause, man. This verse I like.
But still we keep mashing till
Makes
our
me
dreams
do-
come through. Stepping out the world through my rear view.
Now it's raised as a young black male in order to get paid for to make crack sales.
In order to get paid, forced to make crack sales. I rest my case.
Now it's raised as a young black male in order to get paid for to make crack sales. Caught a nigga, so they send me to these overpacked jails.
So they call him the N-word and send him to these pack cells and stuff. Imagine that's your life. That's your life. We're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Fuck, that's making me mad. It's not making me emotional, it's making me fucking mad.
In order to get paid for to make crack sales. Caught a nigga, so they send me to these overpacked jails. In the cell, counting days in this living black. Hell, do you feel me? Keys to ignition, use at your discretion. Roll with a 12-gauge pump for protection. Niggas hate me in this section from years of cheer checking. Turn the Smith and Wesson war weapons. Heavenly Father, I'm a soldier. I'm getting hotter cause the world's getting colder. Baby, let me hold you.
Oh God, there's just so much for my head to try and take in.
So they send me to these overpacked jails in the cell, counting days in this living black. Hell, do you feel me? Keys to ignition, use at your discretion. Roll with a 12-gauge pump for protection. Niggas hate me in this section from years of cheer checking. Turn the Smith and Wesson war weapons. Heavenly Father, I'm a soldier. I'm getting hotter cause the world's getting colder.
Heavenly Father, I'm a soldier. I'm getting high because the world's getting colder. I heard the bit up to the shotgun for protection, but what was the Smith and Wesson thing? I know Smith and Wessons are guns. I know that, but I couldn't get what he was trying to, just the point he was making.
Crack sales, caught a nigga, so they send me to these overpacked jails in the cell, counting days in this living black. Hell, do you feel me? Keys to ignition, use at your discretion. Roll with a 12-gauge pump for protection. Niggas hate me in this section from years of cheer checking.
They hate me in this section and the tear checking.
Smith and Wesson war weapons.
Smith and Wesson and more weapons. I don't get what he's trying to say there.
Niggas hate me in this section from years of cheer checking. Turn the Smith and Wesson war weapons. Heavenly Father, I'm a soldier. I'm getting hotter cause the world's getting colder. Baby, let me hold you. Talk to my guns like they fly bitches. All you bastards best to run. Look at my bitches now. I know the answer to the question. Do dreams come true? Still staring at the world through my rear view. I said now I know the answers. Do dreams come true? Staring at the world through my rear view. They got me staring at the world through my rear view. Go and baby scream to God, he can hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast, guess it's time to die. Getting high, watching time fly. And all my motherfuckers staring at the world through my rear view. Go and baby scream to God.
This is fire. This is fucking fire. Fuck. There's just so much, like, and I know that there was this was not. I'm trying not to cuss on people, but there's people like, see you in 3 weeks, Mark. When I said that I was doing these different artists, like, see you in 3 weeks, and I just went, okay. where people like I only came from Eminem. It's not an Eminem channel. I just started on Eminem. That was it. And then I just introduced the new Eminem songs, and it just started to take a tumble. But now I'm on this train, and this train is better for my head, because it's getting me to wake up and learn what it's like to be in this situation as best as I can do without sounding arrogant, to be in that situation, but also being introduced to this dude, man, that is fucking lyrically brilliant. That's it.
This is do dreams come true. Staring at the world through my rear view. They got me staring at the world through my rear view. Go and baby, scream to God, he can hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast, guess it's time to die. Getting high, watching time fly. And all my motherfuckers staring at the world through my rear view. Go and baby, scream to God, he can hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast, guess it's time to die. Getting high, watching time fly. Nigga could die.
Back in the days we hustled for sneakers and beepers, 9-6 for glocks, cause fools hitting up blocks with street sweepers.
So he's saying we hustle for beepers and sneakers and Glocks. That's what he's saying.
That's myself when no one rules to these streets. Something I learned in school. On some million man marching for the peace. True that. Only one life to lead. A fast life of greed. Criminally addicted, infested since the seed. We all die.
So we're saying one life to lead. It criminally infested since the seed. So saying that's how he's being educated, to constantly have to hustle, and if you want that million, you've got to do it this way. I'm sort of getting
only one life to lead, a fast life of greed, criminally addicted, infested since the sea. We all die, breathe, lead like humans. Towns run by young guns, outlaws and truants. Shit's deep, turn 18, roll my will when I go. Burn my body with my shotty, all choosing my dough. So while you reminiscing all nights out with the crew, smoke a blunt for me too while staring through your rear view.
I mean, it's the emotional impact of having to think for a second that someone feels that this is the only way that they can get through life. And that's the bit that's fucking with me. I'm just sitting and I'm looking at the pictures of Tupac as well going round, and you just think this is just a normal dude, and him and the Outlawz just normal people that this is their norm. And that to me just baffles my dome.
I'm to die, getting high, watching time fly. And all my motherfuckers staring at the world through my rear view. Going baby, scream to God, he can hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast, guess it's time to die. Getting high, watching time fly. Nigga could die.
Back in the days we hustled for sneakers and beepers, 9-6 for glocks, cause fools hitting up blocks with street sweepers. Bless myself when no one rules to these streets. Something I learned in school. On some million man marching for the peace. True that. Only one life to lead, a fast life of greed. Criminally addicted, infested since the sea. We all die, breathe, lead like humans. Towns run by young guns, outlaws and truants. Shit's deep, turn 18, roll my will when I go.
It's really hard for me to pick up what he's saying, so I'm roughly hearing what he's saying. So criminally infested since the seed, and then he's saying that the town run by greed, and he's saying he's having to join that outlaw style as well. It's hard for me to pick up on what he's saying.
Humans, towns run by young guns, outlaws and truants. Shit's deep, turn 18, roll my will when I go. Burn my body with my shotty, all choosing my dough. So while you reminiscing all nights out with the crew, smoke a blunt for me too while staring through your rear view.
Fire.
You ain't knowing what we mean by staring through the rear view. So since you ain't knowing what we mean, let me bring a better understanding. The world's behind us. Once a motherfucker get an understanding on the game and what the levels and the rules of the game is, then the world ain't no trick no more. The world is a game to be played. So now we looking at world from like behind us. Niggas know what we gotta do. Just gotta put our mind to it and do it. It's all about the papers. Money rule the world. Bitches make the world go round. Real niggas do what they wanna do. Bitch niggas do what they will. Staring at the world through my rear view. Go and baby scream to God. He can't hear you.
This is such a tune. This is such a song, and even just his little bit at the end where he's just saying about what you need to do and how you need to just, like, the money makes the world go round, whether you want to believe that or not. And he's saying you either sit still or you move forward with that. That's what he's referring to. It's a shame about that last verse. I couldn't conceptualize what was taking place, and I fucked with my volume a bit, and it fucked my mic up, so I had to quickly do that. Hence why I had to rewind that. But I still couldn't get what he was saying, because he just suddenly starts spitting with fire and with loads of passion as well. And it's got nothing to do with not being able to, like, I'll put a lyrical video up. No. I'm trying to hear what he's saying, but his accent and pace, and then also what he's talking about, it's just unrecognizable to me. But still was fire.
Time to die, getting high, watching time fly. You know, staring at the world through my rear view. Go and baby scream to God, he can't hear you. I can feel your heart beating fast, guess it's time to die. Getting high, watching time fly. And we'll be staring at the world through my rear view. Scream to God, he can't hear you. Heartbeat fast, cause it's time to die.
Getting high,
Watch the time fly. Staring at the world through my rear. Scream to God, he can't hear you. Heartbeat fast, time to die. Getting high, watch the time fly.
That's fucking bars. It's bars, man, and the fact that you can pick it up is so well articulated that before you know it, I'm just fucking jamming to this, man. And the backbeats. Yes, this bit. That's fucking fire. That's fucking amazing. That to me is up there with one of the best tracks that I've heard. And I think suddenly recognizing that backbeat of what it was, it is amazing because it just shows how clever that Tupac is. And I'm not sure whether this was a remix or whatever, but the fact that it can be laid to something like that, to me, is incredible. Staring through my rear view, fucking amazing track. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm dying to know what you think, but it's one of the ones that was on this list that I can now tick. That's 2 down, 7 million to go. Woo, 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 woo.